How much time is required to dismantle a democracy and install a fascist regime? Decades? The answer is not years. It is merely 5 days. In 1967, a history teacher inadvertently demonstrated that totalitarianism is not a historical accident, but a dormant human trait. It began with a rational inquiry regarding the German populace's ignorance of the Holocaust. How could they simply follow orders? The question demanded an empirical answer. Ron Jones resolved to explain it not through words, but through social engineering. He treated the classroom not as a society, but as a failing structure waiting to be optimized. He began to draw the blueprints for a new social architecture. Day 1. Strength through discipline. Jones enforced a rigid posture. Efficiency became the supreme law. Feet flat, spines vertical. Respiration synchronized. The individual unit was suppressed. Speed became the metric of success. The class was transformed into a mechanism. Paradoxically, the subjects did not rebel. They found a chemical comfort in the cessation of individual thought. Day 2. Strength through community. He introduced a salute, a unifying symbol mimicking a wave. They were no longer pupils. They were a singular operating block, the third wave. Day 3. Strength through action. The experiment turned malevolent. Membership cards were issued. A secret police force was engineered from within the ranks to monitor compliance. Dissent was not crushed by the dictator, but by the peers. The library became a restricted zone. Any deviation from the protocol was met with immediate social pressure. It became a self-regulating system of surveillance. Trust was obsolete. Day 4. The fabrication. Jones announced that this was a national vanguard movement. He claimed the national leader would address them via television on the following day. Day 5. The rally. The auditorium filled with expectant subjects. The density was critical. At the designated hour, the television was activated. They awaited their orders. There was no leader. There was no movement. Only the white noise of reality. The cognitive dissonance was immediate. The system had crashed. Jones revealed the deception. He deactivated the experiment. He projected footage of the Nuremberg rallies, mirroring their own behavior perfectly. He told them, "You have bargained your freedom for the luxury of discipline. You are precisely what you criticized. The strings were cut." It required less than 1 week to erase their morality. Fascism is not a national anomaly. It is a structural flaw in the human psyche. We are all vulnerable to the wave. Subscribe to Civilization Mechanics.